everybody, this is Mary for Stampin' Camp with Mary and Mary's Stamping Happenings. Today is There's a Card Thursday, and today I want to show you how to make this tower card. This is a really, let me bring you up so you can see it. This is a really fun and great card. It's got the front and then it's got the back where you can leave a message, write your message. It stands up. So what we're going to be using for this is I am going to be using Sweet as a Peach stamp set for ink, Mango Melody, Fresh Freesia, and Granny Apple Green. For cardstock, this is going to be one you need to work. This is 8 1/4. 8 1/4 by 5 1/2. So it's not 8 1/2 by 5 1/2. It's 8 1/4 by 5 1/2. You're going to need some coordinating cardstock. Now some of these I already put together. You're going to need 4 pieces of coordinating cardstock. That's 7/8 by 5 3/8. 2 pieces that are 7/8 by 4 1/8. 1 piece that is 1 3/8 by 4 1/8. I mistakenly put the glue on these already, so now I'm going to have to re-glue them. And then you're going to need a piece, 2 pieces that are 2 5/8 by 2 5/8, and a piece that's 2 1/8 by 5 3/8. Then for neutral cardstock, I got a piece that's 2 by 5 1/4 and 1 2 5/8 by 2 5/8. Then you're going to need designer series paper, and I am using the Your Peach designer series paper. What you're going to need is you're going to need 4 of the 3/4 by 5 1/4 inch, 1 1/4 by 4, and 2 3 1/4 by 4 inches. Okay, now and I've got some other that I have cut out to use as decorations and stuff. So you can do whatever you want as decorations. We're going to need some liquid glue. We're going to use Stampin' Seal. We're going to use some dimensionals. You're going to need your trimmer and your Simply Scored tool. Okay? So we're going to put the 8 1/4 up on top and the 5 1/2 on the side. And now we're going to score at 1, 2, 3, 5 1/4, 6 1/4, 7 1/4. And to see this, I'm just going to take my pencil and I'm going to go 1, just so you can see this, 2, 3, score, 5 1/4, 6 1/4, and 7 1/4. Okay? Now you're going to get out, and I only did that. You don't have to put those lines in. I only did it so you can see this next part. So we're going to line this up at the 1 inch. The 5 1/2 is going to be at, and we're going to put your blade at the 1 inch. So 1 inch and 1 inch. We're going to line it up at the 1 inch. Blade there, and we're going to go down to the 3 inch one, just like that. So you're cutting from the first line to the 3rd line, and then you're cutting from the 4th line to the 6th line. So you're lining up at 5 1/4, and you're cutting 5 1/4 to 7 1/4. Okay, Then you're going to move it to the 2-inch, over to the 2-inch, and you're going to do the same thing. Line up at the 1-inch, cut from 1 to 3, and then lift it up, go at 5 1/4, cut from 5 1/4 to 7 1/4, okay? Then you're going to turn it around 180 degrees. You're going to line it up at the 1-inch again and do the same thing. You're going to cut from 1 to 3, lift, come back at 5 1/4, cut from 5 1/4 to 7 1/4. Then you're going to move it to the 2-inch, go back to the 1, 1 to 3, lift it up, 5 1/4, 5 1/4 to 7 1/4. Okay, so there you have, you've made 8 cuts, 4 on each of those 2 lines. So now what you're going to do is you're going to just fold this back, and you're going to go like that. And then you're going to do mountain valley folds with the rest of them. So you want this first one to be a mountain, then this one a valley, this one a mountain, this one a valley, and this one is a mountain. So you're going to, I just find it easier. Sorry guys, I find it easier to go like this and then make that a mountain, make this a valley, make that a valley, and you're like that. And the same thing with this. Make that a mountain, make this a valley, make that a mountain, make this a valley. Okay, so you've got it looking like this and like this, okay? Oops. So what you're going to do right now is you're going to, first off, the long ones, remember that you should, if you have designer series paper that goes a certain way, you want to add it, you want to cut it the right way, so, and ask me how I know. You want to cut it the right way so it goes with the way that you want it to go. You don't want it to go crooked. So I'm going to just put some glue, right like that. Last one I did, I screwed up royally. I didn't cut these at 5 3/8. I cut them at 5 1/4, so they were the exact same size. Or 5 1/2, I cut them. Okay, and then you want to do it on the same on this. And go down one, go down another. Okay. Now what you want to do is you want to take your 7/8 by 4 1/8, and I've already decorated this because I screwed it up last time. And I'm just going to, now this goes on this right up here, okay? And again, make sure you have it the right way you want it looking. Then the 1 3/8 by 4 1/8 go in the center one. And then you have this one going on the bottom. okay? And there you have it. Now all you have to do is finish decorating, and I'll show you what I did. We will do these first, and this is where you come with the liquid glue. Because you want to set it up. You don't want it over that edge, but you want to set it up like this, and this one's going to go right in the middle, okay? So I am just going to put some liquid glue right here to hold that, maybe some down here and some down here, okay? And then I'm just going to put this right like that, hold it down for a few seconds. While I'm doing that, I'm going to put some more glue here and hold that down, okay? And then you got to just hold it for a little while, because we all know liquid glue, you can move stuff after you put it on. And you don't want it over the edge or it won't fit into your envelope, because these will fit into a normal envelope. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to decorate this. So I am going to do my granny apple green. And I'm going to do my mango melody. And I'm just doing this for placement. And I'm going to do hello with fresh freesia, just like that. And so now I know where these go, so I'm taking my mini glue dots and I'm going to put the mini glue dots right like this. And add a little dimension to it. Then take my little regular glue dot, or regular Stampin' Dimensionals. And then I am just going to put that on the front. And then I am going to decorate this. And again, I'm going to use just the same thing. I decorated the front. I'm going to hang down my, just like that. Use some Mango Melody. Going to put the Mango Melody and the peaches right like that. Then I'm going to attach this to the other cardstock, the Pale Papaya. So this is the 2, and 5 1/4, and this is going to go on the back. This is where you'll write your message. I love you, things like that. And you can decorate this if you want to put some more, just like that. And it slips nicely into an envelope, so remember to decorate your envelope. May have to have an extra ounce on that because it's so thick. But there you go. That's the Tower Fold card. So thanks for visiting and happy stamping. Bye-bye.